actually live. Hometown.
How in the fuck are you got to say? The way that we do it, it's not the way. No, don't you sweat it, you not in the way. Nothing you do could be in my day.
What is going on, guys? I haven't made a video in so long. Been pretty busy with school and everything. That's the main reason that I haven't been uploading videos. Was the last month of summer, or last month of school, which means the finals are going down and I need to concentrate to make sure I pass my classes. So now that it's summer, I can play more video games and I can finally get back to RuneScape and playing other video games. Now right now, as you see, I'm doing Barrows in pretty welfare gear. I mean, I'm using a black salamander for mage, guys. Like that's pretty bad. I got cleaned. I went and staked. I think I had around 70 mil when I went and staked. Lost it. Went down to 13 mil. I turned that 13 mil into 180 mil, guys. 180. I did pretty good staking, but then I went all in one more time just because I wanted that 300. Because 300 will give me everything plus a little extra cash. And I ended up losing that stake, which hurts, but it's all good. So I'm going to be doing Barrows to make a lot of money. One, I have the diaries done, so I get more runes. Two, I get elites, so I can turn them into masters and hopefully get some good. And of course, free Barrows pieces, so that way I don't have to buy them myself. So let's see what we can do. We just got an Aram's staff. Probably one of the worst pieces we could possibly get, but still a 93k chest, so an item is an item. Can't complain. I don't know what is happening. I don't know if this is a sign, but our second item is the Aram's hood. One or two things is going to happen. We're going to keep getting these shitty items. Like, I bet you the next item is going to be Torak's hammer, or it's just going to bust out the best item, which I currently don't know what the best item is right now. I don't think Guth and Spear is worth that much anymore, and I think I'm running... No, we're good. I don't think Guth and Spear is the most expensive item anymore. I honestly don't know, but either one of those is going to happen. Unfortunately, we got another really cheap piece, Torak's helmet, guys. I told you it's going to go one of two ways. The next item is going to be the most expensive or one of the cheapest again. And unfortunately, it's only 80k. Let's go. Aram's robe skirt, 2.3 mil. We finally broke the streak of getting the worst items from Barrows. I'm not going to be selling my runes off. Maybe blood runes and mine runes, but I will be keeping the death and the chaos because I will be upgrading to a trident and a blowpipe as soon as I possibly can. I probably could buy my trident right now, but I would be completely broke again. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer, make some more money, and start off with the trident and blowpipe. Once we can move out of Barrows, I'll be moving to Zora, and I'll probably be camping Zora for a very long time because the money you can get from Zora is just absolutely insane. The only problem is I hate using Ring of Recoils, so I'm probably going to do Barrows until I can afford a Ring of Suffering, which is probably going to take a while. 2 chests after the Aram skirt, we get our first double chest. Our luck has been actually really good at Barrows, I'm not going to lie. We're currently looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, guys. And a loop half key, which is the rare drop table. So, but 6 pieces, man. So this tab is about 4 mil, which is pretty nice considering I need, I believe, 15 for Ring of Suffering, because that's the first thing I'm going to buy is Ring of Suffering. And then I'll focus on Trident and Blowpipe. So I decided to change my mind and actually go ahead and upgrade to a Trident and stop using the Salamander for 2 reasons. One, I bought this Trident for like 120k and I already had the runes. The only thing I needed to buy was fire runes and that costed me like 50k. So I literally upgraded my magic. That's gonna kill Barrows way faster, guys. Like, it's gonna make a significant difference because with this Salamander sometimes it gets ridiculously slow. So I decided to go ahead and upgrade to a Trident. The next thing I'm going to upgrade to is the Blowpipe and the Ring of Suffering, like I said before, so that way I can go ahead and move on to Zora. We haven't gotten anything recently, but another reason I bought the Trident is because I'm never going to have to buy runes as long as I keep doing Barrows. I'll always be able to restock my runes for free. On chest 415, we got the Aram's robe top. So far, no duplicates, which is what I'm kind of looking for, because if I get a duplicate, I can sell it. But, for example, I sold my DH legs because I'm not going to use them, and I sold those really cheap items because I'm not going to use them. I kept the Guthans chain skirt because, of course, I'm going to need full Guthans for when I go back to Slayer. And I kept the Aram's robe skirt for when I go and do Zulrah. And now we have the Aram's robe top, guys. So I don't even need to buy Aram's when I go and do Zulrah. So that's pretty much what I'm looking for here is my Barrows so I don't have to buy it. And to get a regular whip, I'm honestly thinking about just camping Abyssal Demons in the Catacombs to get my whip. Because, one, I get the... What are those pieces called? Can't remember the name of the pieces. But I get the whip and the statue pieces or whatever they're called. So I could possibly get the Skatizo pet or the Dark Claw for the colored Slayer helm. So either way, it's a win-win if I just try and camp out the items to get them myself and not spend the money, because overall I'm rebuilding and I don't have money to be spending anyways. So we finally got an elite clue scroll, and we're going to go ahead and turn it into a master clue and see if we can do it. I've only done 2 on this account because my stats aren't really that good to do master clues, but we're going to see if we can do it and try our best. If we can't, I probably will keep it and go ahead and work towards the skill that is needed, or do the quest that is needed for it. Out of all the things Sherlock could give me, he gives me the one that I'm the farthest away from. He wants me to mine Rune Knight ore. I already have full prospector, so that's out of the way. But I need 85 mining, or at least 80 with a boost, and that will still take a while to mine, so I don't know if the boost would last long enough for me to get the Rune ore. But I will keep it because I do need to get my mining level up anyways, so why not? As you see, we are currently getting another pair of D-legs. Actually, I don't know if this is another pair or a duplicate. This is currently a voiceover due to the fact that I was streaming at the time I got these DH legs, which had music in the background and would force me to have a copyright strike, which I don't really want. So that's why there's a voiceover. But another pair of legs, guys, that's insane. Our luck as Barrows is absolutely incredible. Hopefully we can keep it up because we're making pretty good progress right now for the rebuild series. Chest 431. We got another piece, the Darroch's Axe. Can't complain. 500k chest. I'm having really good luck. I'm pretty sure I've already had like 8 or 9 Barrows pieces. Even though 3 of them weren't very good, we're still getting them. I believe if you get 100% in Barrows, a Barrows item is like 1 in 16. So the drop rate's not too bad. I'm really hoping for some Guthans pieces though, or some Carols, because those are what I need the most. Alright, so I decided to do something a little different and decided to take a break from Barrows. I went ahead and sold off all the items, including my Arams, only to be able to buy full Guthans because I'm currently going to camp Abyssal Demons to try and get Abyssal Whip, and I'll be wasting all my food if I didn't have Guthans and if I just brought my Void. Because I can't, you get damaged pretty fast in Abyssal Demons if you don't have decent gear, and I'm only using full Void melee because I don't feel like using a torso or anything along those lines. So hopefully we can get a whip. After we get the whip, I'm going to be moving to working towards the Western Provinces hard diaries. So that way I can upgrade my regular Void to Elite Void to get that prayer bonus to make things a lot easier. And for the Crystal Halberd, it's an amazing special weapon. So let's start working towards those goals. That's probably the fastest I've ever gotten a whip, guys. I don't even think I've been here for like 20 minutes and I already got the whip. So we can cross that off the list. I won't be buying a Zerker ring anytime soon. I'll be camping DKs for that, of course, Archer's ring, all that fun stuff. I kind of want to be as self-sufficient as possible, so that way when I have all my items, I still have my cash because I haven't spent any on getting the items. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and bust out 70 mining now. I'm going to go ahead and power mine iron ore because from what I've heard, that's the best. Besides tick mining granite, and I'm not really in the mood to tick mine granite. It's just, that's really just extra, and I can't do it right now. And then after 70, I'll be getting 70 Hunter, 69. I might not do that in one sitting. I absolutely hate Hunter. It is the most boring skill for me. I don't know why. We finally finished the Karumja hard diaries. We actually had to do the medium and the hard. And unfortunately, I have a question about my achievement diary. There we go. So the medium diary requires you to plant a fruit tree, and the lowest fruit tree is an apple tree, and that still takes 14 hours, which is absolutely like a long time. So I went ahead and did the hard while waiting for the medium to be done, and our tree did finish growing. So now we are getting Karumja Gloves 3. Now the main reason for this is so I can go ahead and do gem mining under Shiloh Village, because apparently it's good money and like nearly the best XP an hour besides granite. And we got Karumja Gloves 3, but the update today did nerf the Shiloh Village shop, so now they buy everything under the alch value. So that's no longer an option to make money, but we still got Crimson Glove Suite, which is nice. So let's go ahead and put all this on rune crafting, and let's go ahead and get a rune crafting level, guys. 65. Bam. Anything nice? Anything? I can make death runes. That's not bad. So instead of having to buy death runes, I can just make them now. We're going to put both of these on rune crafting, though. 5,000, and there we go. So let's go ahead and bust out 70 mining. We did it! 70 mining is out of the way. That looks so nice. I'm not going to lie. I was tired of having a 70 stat. Now, let's go ahead, bank all these, go to the GE, and see how much we make. Because apparently it's like 500k an hour. And I've been here for a little bit over an hour. So let's see if we made any profit. Alright, and it begins. Here we go. Oh, it's only 28k. Ew. It's like nothing. Oh, I forgot. Let's just insta sell these and see what we do. I also got to grab sapphires and diamonds. Totally forgot to grab those. Not bad so far. We made at least a couple 100k. Go ahead into the bonk real quick. I believe that's all of them. Just gonna insta sell to get it out of the way. Okay, maybe it is 500k an hour. I wasn't thinking it at first, but that's not bad actually. Okay. I had about 68k to 70, from 69 to 70, and you get about 50 to 55k XP an hour. So it actually kind of is 500k an hour, which isn't bad for mining. It's way better than motherload mining. It was way more relaxing, I feel like. I could AFK more because I knew which route I had to take. And you know you're only going to get one ore per. You're not going to get like motherload every now and then. You get one or you get 6, which isn't bad. But now we're going to do hunter. I need to get 69, but I don't know if you can boost. So I'm going to go ahead and get 64 and try and boost from 64. And if I can't, then I'll go ahead and get 69. It's time to go do these Western Provinces diaries. We just got 64 hunter. We can boost to 69. I did a little bit of research, and on Reddit, somebody did say you can boost for the Western Province Hard Diary for the Hunter, but you cannot boost for the Varrock Hard Diaries, which means I only need to get 2 more Hunter levels to be able to do the Varrock Hard, and that would leave me at almost all the Hard Diaries. We have Ardoon done, Falador, Karumja, Mortania, about to do Western Province, and then Varrock. So we have Wilderness, Lumbridge, Kandarin, Fremennik, and Deserts. That means we have 5 left to go before we have all the hards done, which is actually pretty good. We're making pretty good progress in these diaries. We just hit 600 Sire KC, guys. 600. Big milestone for me. So we ran out of charges on our arc light, so I didn't finish the whole Abyssal Sire task. At the Abyssal Demons task at Abyssal Sire. I'm currently finishing up at Abyssal Demons, and as you can see, we've gotten 2 whips so far. And that's like 3 mil. 3.2 mil, which is awesome. And as you guys currently see, I have a Fury and Varrock Skirt and a whip and all that stuff. And something happened, guys. I actually ended up getting hacked. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Pretty much got swiped clean for everything. Luckily, a buddy of mine lent me some money to get started on my feet again, so I can go ahead and continue this series. I didn't want to restart because I had so much progress done, and I did so much Barrows, and I did so many things that I didn't want to have to restart. It took a while to get all those clips, and if we were to restart, it's RNG based, so we might not get anywhere near where we were if we had to restart. So my friend lent me about 80 millish, 70 millish, which is pretty sweet. Shout out to him. You know who you are, man. And we're go ahead and just keep going through the series. Unfortunately, they did update Zora to that so that they nerfed it 100%. They nerfed it about 30%. They took away some of its drops and lowered some of the other ones. So at this point, Zora's really not worth it. It is still 2.3, 2.4 mil an hour, but I was going to camp it because of the uniques, but I went ahead and bought the uniques. I went ahead and bought everything I'm going to need. So there's no point for me to buy a Ring of Suffering or do Zora anymore. But I did try to learn some solo raids, and I did get to Ulm. Unfortunately, I rage quit and left because Ulm was absolutely aggravating me. I kept dying, and I think I needed to do a free-for-all or team. I pretty much know how to do everything besides Ulm, and I'm slowly learning. It's just going to take time. So hopefully in the next episode, we can get some raids going and hopefully make bank. But I hope you guys did enjoy. This video took a little bit longer than usual, but it's the start of summer, guys. So expect a lot more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because there's always going to be more videos.